Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us on News 3 at noon on this Wednesday. Well, let's head over to the Weather Center now. Meteorologist Patty McLean
hours a day.
has a look at your first alert forecast.
Today calls for clearing skies and better weather conditions as we head towards the afternoon. We are looking at more sunshine and dry weather conditions. Take a look at the flood bulletins that are still in effect for the area. A flood warning in effect for parts of our area north of the Dells due to the heavy rain over the last 24 hours. Here's a look, though, at satellite and radar trends. Good news, all the rain has come to an end. Skies are quickly clearing through the afternoon as well, so sunshine and dry weather will help us dry out just a little bit. It is going to feel a little bit like fall today with highs only in the upper 60s with a northwesterly wind around 8 to 15 miles per hour. Not a bad day, though, Mark, considering what we were dealing with 24 hours ago.
Absolutely. And I love it. I love this cool weather.
I do, too.
But not going to stay around long.
No, we're going to heat up for the upcoming holiday weekend.
All right, we'll check back in a few minutes. Thank you, Hattie. We have new information out of Sauk County for you as deputies have identified the man who died after driving his car into the water off the Merrimack Ferry landing along the Wisconsin River. Sauk County officials say 57-year-old Scott Kirkpatrick of Middleton died. Authorities say it happened at Highway 113 and Wisconsin Avenue, causing northbound and southbound lanes of Highway 113 to be closed. There were two people in the car. A woman was able to get out and swim to shore, while the man was not. The woman told officials they thought it was a normal road. The car located about 25 feet offshore in 15 feet of water. It is unclear if the situation was flooding related. The rain and subsequent flooding damaged railways, causing two trains to be stranded overnight in Wisconsin. Our Keely Arthur is live at the train station in Portage with the latest. Keely.
Mark, 200 people are inside this train right now. They've been stuck here since 6 o'clock last night. Most were headed to Portland, Oregon. Instead, though, they've been spending the night in Portage, Wisconsin, thanks to Mother Nature. Now, as you said, two trains stuck, both Amtrak, both with 200 passengers on board, all stuck because there is water over the tracks in some places, rendering it unsafe to go over. Now, passengers have been getting free meals and are allowed to take a walk outside, stretch their legs a bit, but no doubt very frustrated over this situation. Crews, of course, are working to remedy the situation. Now, we were just told that that water has been cleared from those railway tracks, but as you can see, this train is still stranded right here. So we'll keep you updated on channel3000.com as this situation continues to develop. Mark?
Hopefully they'll be on their way soon. Keely Arthur for us live in Portage. Thank you. Voluntary evacuations are underway in Sauk County due to the flooding. The water is continuing to rise on County Highway 58, that's just south of Laval. Much of the county experienced flash flooding yesterday, but the area also preparing for flooding along the Baraboo River today and later this week. Officials are looking upstream and they're expecting a delayed reaction to all of the water. The Baraboo River could rise as much as 10 feet later today. Sauk County Emergency Management says there are still free sandbags available at many locations. Right now, there is a shelter in place for any residents at the Reedsburg High School. Madison Mayor Paul Soglin says the city is still not in the clear. This as rain is expected later this week. Soglin says thankfully last night's storms did not produce excessive rain, so there were not any new evacuations in the Isthmus area. He says, however, the city is still dealing with high lake levels as Lake Minota is at a record level and Mendota is only down 1 inch from the record level.
We're hoping that with continual regulated discharges, we can see both lakes down by Sunday or Monday of next week, but we have rains anticipated on and off Friday and Saturday. So there's no assurance that we can in any way say that we're out of this event.
Mayor Soglin says there continues to be no wake areas in all the lakes until the water levels go down. And officials in Rock County are preparing for flooding by offering sand and sandbags to residents. The National Weather Service is asking residents to be prepared for rising river levels over the next 24 hours. Sand and sandbags are available at multiple locations, including Rock Town Hall, Newell Park and Ride, and North River Road Boat Landing, and at the Janesville Transit System and the City of Beloit Public Works Building. There are several highways closed across the state due to the flooding. In Dane County, Highway 14 is still closed between Cross Plains and Black Earth. In Juneau County, I-90 near Mauston is closed, as well as Highway 12, Highway 33, and Highway 80 near Elroy. In Marquette County, parts of Highway 22 and 23 are closed with no detours. And in Sauk County, Highway 23 in Reedsburg and Highway 33 near Waniwak are all closed. We'll keep you updated on highway closures on our website, channel3000.com. And there's more to come on News 3 at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
If you like flaky dough stuffed with all sorts of cheesy goodness, then you better stay put, because you're not going to want to miss this. With summer winding down and life getting back to normal, many of you are looking for something new and exciting to shake things up. That's why you're going to love the stuffed pizza sticks we're making today. And after taste testing them, we found that these are just as good served as a snack as they are with a meal. After unrolling a can of refrigerated crescent dough, we start by pinching the seams together, creating 4 rectangles, like this. Then we sprinkle some shredded mozzarella cheese down the center of each piece, shake on some Italian seasoning, and top that with sliced pepperoni. Now the dough gets folded over the filling, and we seal the edges. That way none of the cheesy goodness oozes out as it bakes. Okay, we give each one a twist and brush them with some butter and shake on Parmesan cheese before baking them off. While these bake, I suggest heating up some spaghetti sauce so you can dip or top them with even more goodness. I have a feeling that this is going to be one of those recipes that you're going to make over and over again. To get the recipe for these cheesy pepperoni pizza sticks, all you need to do is visit our website. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a pizza perfect way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Thank you, Howard. Coming up on News 3 at noon, finally a dry day across southern Wisconsin. Meteorologist Hattie McClain has your first alert forecast when we come back. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrial's up 85 points. The NASDAQ up 66. Let's check in now with Q106 Farm Director Pam Yankee. Data dry out a little bit.
Thank heavens. Boy, I've talked to people up in that Cooley region, Vernon County, all the way over to Green Bay, Fond du Lac, the Waupun area. They are doing some tremendous cleanup today. I think it's going to be a while before we really know how much exactly we've lost in these storms over the past 10 days' time. Markets in Chicago are trending higher as far as our corn, soybeans, and wheat are concerned. I kind of wondered why. We've got a pretty good crop going out there. Farther down the Delta, they've already begun the harvest, and it looks pretty decent. What I'm hearing is that there's bargain hunting going on in Chicago right now. There is also a rumor floating around that Russia is going to take a look at a wheat export tax, and that's got the wheat market really spearheading quite a big rally for not only wheat but also corn and beans coming along for the ride. Hey, we've got our 3 finalists for the Leopold Conservation Award in Wisconsin. This prize comes with $10,000 cash award. We'll find out the winner in November. Our 3 finalists include Laverne Henson from Mineral Point in Iowa County, bought a 500-acre farm back in 1995 and really took out all the invasive box elder and planted more than 400,000 black walnut, white fir, and red oak trees. Jeff Lake from Boyceville up in northwest Wisconsin, also a finalist, and David Geiser from New Holstein and Calumet County, owner of Gold Star Dairy Farms, another finalist. Today in Chicago, no change on barrel cheese, stands at $1.61. 40-pound block cheese is unchanged at $1.66 3/4. The AA butter, that's down 2 3/4 cents today at $2.27 1/4. And there we have it, my boy. My swan song, I won't see you again until September 11th. And that Amtrak story, just remember, Yankees going on a Canadian railroad trip through the Rockies starting on Friday. So we'll be out and about. But follow me on Facebook if you want to see how our little farm adventure is going on. Always look for Fabulous Farm Babe.
All right, well, have a good time. We'll keep the lights on here for you.
Yeah, you try not to have anything else flood, would you, before I get back?
Yes, absolutely. All right,
Yeah,
well, have a good
all
time.
right.
Be safe.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll see ya. Let's head out to the patio now. Hattie McClain with a look at our forecast. Kind of a refreshing day out there.
It really is. It feels just a little bit like fall, Mark. There's a coolness to the air today. I think it's really the lack of humidity. It's been so extremely humid for the last couple of days that it feels quite different today. Flood bulletins are still in effect for our far northern viewing area, parts of Juneau and Adams County, as well as Marquette and Green Lake. Northern Sauk and Columbia County included as well. That's a flood warning due to ongoing flooding concerns there. No rain, though, in our forecast, but boy, take a look at the 24-hour precipitation estimate. That red and orange shaded band that bisects the state from just south of La Crosse over to Sheboygan was tremendous rainfall over the last 24 hours. We have estimated on radar over 13 inches fell in between Viroqua and the Dells. Some very heavy rain, but that heavy band was pretty consistent of at least 6 inches across the entire state. By contrast, here in southern Wisconsin, we had significantly lower precipitation totals, only just over an inch officially at the airport in Madison. No one really needs any more rain at this point, though. We also had some severe weather with those storms yesterday. Lots of wind gust and wind damage reports. Those are the yellow and green shaded dots you can see north of the Dells. Also a couple of reports of tornadoes. The National Weather Service is up in Fond du Lac County right now surveying the damage. Tomorrow they'll head to Green Lake County to check out the damage there and issue official reports in the coming days. Now, a Doppler track this morning, or this afternoon, I should say, is looking pretty quiet. Any drizzle and light showers have come to an end. We're starting to clear out as well. Here's a live look from the Edgewater Skycam. Downtown Madison, definitely some breaks in the cloud cover this lunch hour, so enjoy the pleasant conditions. Take a look at current temperatures. 65 degrees here in Madison, 67 in Platteville and Monroe, 64 in the Dells. Boscobel is the warm spot at 70 degrees. But we'll see sunshine today. Northerly winds, though, are going to continue to usher drier air into the region. Check out clear skies across much of Minnesota and Iowa at this hour. We are going to continue to clear out through the day. Dew points have fallen to near 50 and even in the upper 40s in Superior and northern Minnesota. That's some very dry air that's moving in our direction. Our dew points will continue to trend down as well, down into the low 50s by later on tonight. Very comfortable conditions. Temperatures will climb just a few more degrees, hitting highs in the upper 60s in many locations today. Maybe a few 70s on the map, but not too warm today. Continued clearing overnight tonight, and with light winds and clear skies, I would expect some fog to develop during the overnight hours. The fog will lift, though, on Thursday, and we have another gorgeous day ahead with sunshine and a high of 75. 2 good days to dry out before rain chances are back into the forecast. Some discrepancies, though, in the upcoming forecast models with that rain chance for Friday and Saturday. Right now, looking at like about a 40% chance for rain as we head into the holiday weekend. It is going to warm up, though, and turn a bit more humid for Mark that last kind of hurrah for summer.
Open up the windows this morning. It felt kind of good.
It definitely did. And tonight's low near 50.
Oh,
so
throw a blanket on.
Good sleeping weather.
That's what they say. All right, Hattie, we'll be right back. Thank you. to get outside?
Yeah, spend some time outdoor. I don't know if you want to go to the pool, but the polar bear, obviously very happy. It's a great day.
Good day to go to the zoo.
Yes, it would be. There's Barrett, the polar bear, swimming, doing laps once again. Enjoy the sunshine today. Temperatures are very comfortable. Mid to upper 60s right now. We'll climb a few degrees to a high of 69. Less humidity today, a light northerly wind, near perfect weather. Almost San Diego.
We deserve it.
We definitely do.
All right, that's our time for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here at 4. Have a great afternoon.
Making plans that are weather dependent? Get an accurate 12-hour, even a 10-day forecast. Download the Channel 3000 First Alert Weather app and start planning.